Rebecca, they're really cutting it close, but they're not necessarily defaulting at this point.
Absolutely, yes. So coupon paid for this delayed bond. We're also hearing that Hui is pledging his house to pay for the 260 million jumbo fortune bond that's said to be guaranteed by Evergrande. And I think ultimately this is about kind of staving off a near-term official default, because that would potentially make it much more complicated as it tries to sell assets. So in a proper default scenario, potentially holders could petition for bankruptcy, and they would also have more control over the kind of procedures of asset sales. So theoretically, Evergrande can continue to sort of stave off the imminent official default while it may be working on a potential restructuring plan.
Rebecca, what's going on with the rest of China's property firms and these fears of contagion?
Yeah, I mean, we've really seen the sell-off deepening again this week, although there is a little bit more divergence between some of those weaker and stronger players. Kaiser has fallen into focus this week. Of course, the first dollar bond defaulter back in 2015, it came to market and it sold a lot of offshore debt. It has nearly half the amount of dollar bonds as Evergrande, and bonds for some of Kaiser's notes around the 50 cent on the dollar range, the lowest we've seen ever since their return. It would be quite an extraordinary fall from grace. There is a technical factor as well when it comes to Kaiser, because it has so much debt that actually the whole of its yield curve is very vulnerable when investors start to kind of develop concerns. Elsewhere, we've seen Agile, Yango, Sunac also under pressure.